Hey guys. Hey guys. So I have some good news. In my last video, I think I uploaded it on Sunday, I showed you guys products I purchased from Mercari and how I was going to do a video on this new Sweet Talk palette from Colourpop. And I went on the site and it was sold out. Well, I went back on the site today and it is back in stock. So that means I can show you without feeling bad because you can't purchase it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little try on, do a quick look using this palette, and then I'm going to swatch the palette for you as well. So I already set my eyes. I used the Milani eye primer. I use that a lot. I'm going to start off with the e.l.f. blending brush, as I do most days, and I'm going to take the first color in the palette to set my eyelids down with. This is actually more pigmented and peach colored than I expected it to be by looking at it in the pan. Now that I have the primer set down with the first shade, I think I'll go with Dream Maker and blend that through my crease. I'm going to take this Sephora Pro crease brush. I'm just going to blend everything. I could actually leave it just like that on an everyday work day or something. I'm liking it. They're pigmented. They're blending nicely. I'm going to go in with a more tapered, smaller blending brush. This is by BH Cosmetics. I'm going to go in with this color now. It's called Work It. I'm going to put that in the crease lower than I did that last shade. Go back in with the Sephora brush and blend it all in. I'm going to take a darker color in the outer corner. And I'm going to take this Real Techniques Instapop crease brush for that. So I'm going to go with the darkest shade in the palette, Feel Free, down here, just to deepen up the outer corner and the crease a little. Okay, so now for the lid. Oh my god, my foot's asleep. Go ahead and go with Prima Drama, which is probably one of my favorite shades. This is a glitter. And I'm gonna use my finger. Oh my goodness, that's glittery. Uh-oh. That's how it looks so far. I do have some glitter under here I'm gonna have to clean up. I'm gonna go in with one more shade. I feel like there's a glitter on my nose. I'm gonna go in with this shade Side to Side, and I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. I don't see any colors in here that are good highlights for the inner corner or the brow bone. So I'm going to figure that out. I'm going to finish my other eye and yeah, mascara in the inner corner, brow bone highlight, and then I'll come back to show you the look, to swatch the palette and talk about it. Oh boy, that was fun. That was so much fun. Glitter was everywhere, okay? Everywhere. Glitter was everywhere. This is the look. I ended up using the Hourglass mascara. I really love this, especially the wand. It's just the way it applies. The wand is perfect for me. Yeah, I used a brush for my other eye for the glitter shade and did have a significant less amount of fallout. I would absolutely suggest maybe using a glitter glue or doing your eyes before the rest of your face, which I did not. And of course, I'm not wearing my contacts. And what Adrienne Curry, she used to be a model. She won like the first America's Next Top Model. She does these Facebook Lives and she sells Avon, and she always says about a bad experience she had when she wore contacts. Glitter fell on her contact lens, so don't wear contact lenses when putting on makeup, she says. Yeah, sure. So instead, just stab your eye out with the mascara wand because your depth sight is just not right. Yeah, so that's what happened to me. So of course I ended up with mascara all over. So I did the trick. It's a lovely trick. It does work well. Let it dry and then use like some type of spoolie to kind of scrape it off. And in doing so, I realized that this also helps to remove loose glitter that's fallen all over your face. So I learned something new today. Tried out a new palette today, and here I am to tell you about it. Well, the mattes, awesome, as you know, Colourpop mattes have known to be. Love those. If using the glitter, absolutely use a glitter glue. Do your eyes first. Obviously, I didn't try all the shades. I want to swatch them for you. I also want to tell you about the palette. So they did something new this time. They used 4 different formulas in their palette. And for the first time ever, they actually used some of their Super Shock shadows in this palette. And they used the glitter. And then they used 2 pressed powders, matte and metallic. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch them all for you. You know it's serious if I have notes. So I'm going to start with the first row. I'm going to start with this color, just work my way down. This second one, I don't see how it's one of these 4 formulas because this second shade feels different to me than any other shade in this palette. It's like soft. It's almost like jelly. I would think, oh, well, are there jellies considered Super Shock? Maybe. I don't know, but I swear it's like a soft, really soft consistency. All right. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Catch Me side to side. So the first shade is Catch Me, and it's a matte pastel peach. And it is that first shade I used to set my eyelid, which I wouldn't do again because it actually is more peachy and pigmented than I expected. And the second shade is called Side to Side, and that's that really interesting consistency. It's really soft. It feels really soft, and they're calling this a warm champagne with silver and pink glitter. The third shade is called Garden Date, and it's a metallic coral with a green sheen. I don't see any green in there, do you? The fourth shade is called Work It, and it's a soft matte yellow orange. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth shade is called Prima Drama, and it's a pale rose gold glitter with a copper and gold duochrome shift. And that's the one I have on my eyelid right now as well. The next shade is called Meadow Matte, and it's a matte true coral. And then after that, we have Early Morning, and it's a marigold glitter. This is the other gold in that palette. Look at that, though. It's very chunky. And then the 8th shade is called Dream Maker, and it's a matte soft coral. Okay. 4 more. Okay, so I see YMI, and this is a matte dirty terracotta. And then Melody, it's a metallic rose with gold flip. And And then West Side is a matte camel. Oops, that was the last one. I'm sorry. So that one's Feel Free. It's a rich matte Bordeaux. And then this next one is West Side, which is a matte camel. I skipped fingers by accident. Okay, so that is all the colors swatched. Oh my goodness, they just barely all made it on my arm. So all in all, I like this palette. It retails for $18. That's not too bad. The mattes are, I love Colourpop Super Shocks and their matte colors, their matte shadows. The glitter, I just need more practice because I truly do not usually use glitters like that. And I do have some sample glitter glue, so maybe I'll try that next time. And it was less fallout on a brush. The color story is exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for like a peach, springy vibe eyeshadow palette. That second shade is really unique. This one right here is so unique. I mean, I could indent it if I wanted to just by pressing even softly. It's really cool. I mean, the glitters, that rose gold glitter is an amazing shade. And, you know, all the rest are mattes except for this one down here, I think is that metallic one. So really, I think it's a great palette. $18, good spring edition. And I thought I saw somewhere that this is a limited edition of palette, but don't quote me on it. But that's everything, guys. I wanted to share that palette with you. Let me know if you have it, if you have it and what you think about it. I would love to hear your thoughts, and if you have, if you've mastered a way to apply those glitter shadows. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.